Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to A Different Opinion. I hope everyone's been well. Tonight we'll be jumping back into the royal problems between the media, Harry and Meghan. We'll be jumping into one today, a royal biographer, and I mean a lot of people, especially in the UK, are not happy that Harry and Meghan have accepted a prestigious human rights award. And the thing is, I don't understand how they can be even nominated for this, let alone actually get it. I mean, Meghan has literally thrown out wild accusations against the royal family, calling them racist. She has dragged Harry away from his own family, moved to America, and has also now started advocating politically for the Democrat Party. So this is also one of the things that the royal family does, right? They stay out of politics. They're not actually technically, if they're a working royal anyway, which they're not anymore. And that's the reason why they've been removed from everything. And now she's getting political. But jumping back to this here as well, before we do jump into this, there's a couple of articles to look at. If you do want to help support the channel and also see future videos and help see us grow with us, just definitely subscribe. You'll be able to see the videos. Also click the notification bell. Like the video if you liked it. And also comment with your opinions. Let me know what you think. Do you think they deserve this award by the end of these articles? Let me know. So we'll jump into it from the Daily Mail. A royal biographer has slammed Meghan and Prince Harry for accepting a prestigious human rights award, claiming the ex-royal couple want to be in the spotlight at any cost. And we've seen that they do. I mean, Harry's releasing a tell-all, that interview with Oprah, Meghan with her deal with Spotify for her podcast. And when you actually watch the podcast, look, I don't know who actually listens to whole episodes of these things. It is the most boring episodes of any podcast I've ever listened to, and I've listened to some boring things. Then also, Meghan has her charity or whatever the heck it is. As you can see here, Meghan Markle's favorite charity, One Young World, under investigation for exorbitant top-tier salaries. I'll put a link for you in the top right there now, if you do want to watch that video as well. I did make one on it. It's still being investigated now. I actually looked for an update recently to see what's actually going on with this charity, if the investigation is carrying on. Just to give you a quick little summary, the charity that she massively backs, One Young World, is under investigation for paying their two CEOs, main people up the top, a gigantic salary. I mean, it's a mother and a daughter who are at the top as well. So the money's not being spread around evenly is what I'm trying to say. And that's why they're being investigated as well. And yeah, and they're being given this award, right? So next month, the Duke and Duchess will be honored with the Ripple of Hope Award at a gala organized by Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Foundation. The charity is named after former President Kennedy's younger brother, who was assassinated in 1968 during his presidential campaign, as we all know about. Its gong has previously gone to former presidents. So, I mean, it doesn't have the greatest of history with people that they've given it to. Let's be real. I mean, Bill Clinton, disgraced ex-president, and obviously the Clinton Foundation, which is also a charity, is being investigated all the time because there's a lot of money that's been going missing in that foundation. So have a look at that as well. Barack Obama won it as well. President Joe Biden, come on. Like, seriously, man. Hillary Clinton won it. Vice President Kamala Harris, whose record is horrible. She literally kept people in prison in California because she wanted them to work for the state for free. So like in fires, when the big fires that happened there in California, she was actually purposely keeping these prisoners from being set free so they can work. It's horrible. Have a read on her freaking record. Nancy Pelosi, I mean, she's as crooked as they come. She's finally out of the house in America. Whenever there's inside trading news, she told her husband, have a look at his profile when it comes to trading terms. Desmond Tutu, who was an archbishop or something in South Africa, I believe, because that's where I'm from. Dr. Anthony Fauci, come on, dude. We know about that guy, right? Apple CEO Tim Cook, come on. Seriously, Apple, people who literally trap people in China, pay them hardly any money to make these expensive phones that they sell. Some of the Apple buildings have actually been found to literally have nets around the buildings so the people in China can't actually even jump off the building and kill themselves. They've been found to actually work on the desk for, I think it's 16 hours a day, and then some of them sleep underneath their desk in the little cubicle. And that's who they give it to. They've literally given it to Colin Kaepernick, who is the biggest sook, the biggest attention-seeking guy I've ever seen in my entire life. And then there's George Clooney as well. So, I mean, there's literally, they probably deserves this type of award. I don't understand why anyone would even hold this award in high honor with the people that they've given it to. Let's be real. Like, do your research on these people and you'll be able to see that. I mean, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are not the best people in the world. So, look, they should really just make this award not such a big deal. I guess that's the only thing I can say. But the royal biographer Angela Levine told DailyMail.com in an exclusive interview that she believed Harry and Meghan's charitable credentials were fantasy-laced with persuasion and questioned, are they really up there with earlier award winners? Yes, they are. Because, I mean, all the people on there are dodgy as hell. Whichever way you look at it, their alleged achievements seem fantasy-laced with persuasion and who knows what else rather than fact. Meghan and Harry have found it difficult to get close to A-list celebrities. They haven't received invitations to all the right parties, so perhaps the next best thing for them was to get on an awards list where the A-listers abound. And I mean, you look at pretty much all those people there, it's all political, they're all Democrats, they're all from one side of the spectrum. So of course, you know, as soon as Meghan Markle comes out and starts saying political things like, you know, vote Democrat or whatever the heck she did, now suddenly she's being given an award. Go figure, right? Come on, we can put one and one together, seriously, it's pretty obvious. Meghan especially is giving the impression they will stop at nothing to get to the top. She should be careful as it could all crumble. I agree. It does look like she is a woman on a mission. Harry doesn't see much of the limelight when it comes to the talking and all that type of stuff. Meghan is calling the shots. And now with this Netflix production going on with a docuseries, the director has actually left. And it's because Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and the director kind of had a few, as they say here, sticky moments, right? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle reportedly had a bit of a difference in opinion when the original director while working on their upcoming Netflix docuseries. An industry insider said Garrett wanted Harry and Meghan to film at home and they were not comfortable doing that. There were a few sticky moments between them and Garrett left the project. Harry and Meghan's own production company captured as much footage as they could before Liz Garbus was fired. And this is the thing too. It's funny how Meghan and Harry don't want to be filmed at home, but they love to be filmed in public places where they act different. They're putting on a show. They want to be more and more famous. And like I said in the past, Meghan is just putting on an act. As she's always done, she's an actress. She puts on an act, tries to look like this really good, nice person to people. And it's easy to see through. She definitely thinks that she's better than everyone else since marrying a prince. You listen to even just the podcasts and things like that, it always seems like she thinks she's from a higher place. And it's very annoying, right? Like, just remember where you're from. Don't think that you're better than the people that are going through the same struggles that you went through just because now you're married to a prince. It's ridiculous. So apparently, as source pointed out, that's the reason why Harry and Meghan were seen with two different film crews because of this in New York City. Sources also said that Garbus then had a bit of an issue with the Sussexes after reportedly wanted to heavily edit the upcoming series. And this was, I believe, after the Queen's death. They really wanted to edit a lot of the stuff because obviously they realized the amount of horrible things in there. And now they're thinking, oh, maybe we should cut some things out for the Queen, for her remembrance, right? That makes you wonder what's really in there. I can't wait for the series to come out. Like, Harry and Meghan are thought to have wanted to show to be pushed back until next year as well, but Netflix declined. Good. Get the damn thing out here in December. Let's watch it. And let's see how they throw their whole family under the bus again. Meghan's got a horrible relationship with her family. Horrible relationship. And now she's made the same thing with Harry, with his family. So she's put the nets and the claws in and she's dragged him down. Let's be real. And yeah, here it is, the political side. Meghan recently campaigned against Republican-led voter suppression. And then just a last little interesting one for you, and I think this is how it'll probably end as well. So this is what William's godmother said about Prince Harry and Meghan's relationship. Tom Bauer, who authored the blistering biography about Prince Harry's wife titled Revenge Meghan Harry and the War Between the Windsors, claimed Hussey believed the Sussexes' marriage would end in tears. So Hussey obviously being William's godmother. And I think that's the way it'll end as well. Let me know how you think this will all end. Will Harry be pushed too far away that he won't be able to come back to his family? My prediction is Harry and Meghan will eventually split. Harry will end up going back to the family in the UK and he would be accepted back. Meghan will stay in America and then there'll be a massive custody battle to see where these kids will go. And I think it'll come down to the kids' decision. We know where they'd rather be. They want to be a prince. They want to be a princess. Who wouldn't take that opportunity up instead of staying in California, where the state and the country is running downhill quickly, than to become a royal in the UK? Let me know what you think. Like the video if you did like it. And also please subscribe to help support the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.